Beautiful, isn't it? I'm Adam. This is my metal detector. And for the first time in about 2 months, that's a beach. Welcome to D-Tekt Sussex. Okay, so I'm just getting set up down here on the beach. Now, as I'm recording this, the UK's been on lockdown for about 2 months now, about 7 or 8 weeks. And during that time, we've not been allowed out to metal detect. The announcement at the weekend by the Prime Minister easing some of the lockdown restrictions has prompted the National Council for Metal Detecting, NCMD, to contact them and discuss whether metal detecting is viable. And they've come back and said it is. So we are allowed to metal detect, but under very, very strict social distancing practices. So as long as we keep at least 2 meters, I'm aiming for 3 or 4, but at least 2 meters away from anyone else. Usual things: don't touch your face with your hands, wash your hands, wear gloves if you're touching anything, don't touch your hands if you've touched anything with gloves, all that sort of stuff. As long as we're taking those sort of precautions, we should be okay. Yeah, so important to follow the rules, but yeah, we can get out and do some metal detecting, so as long as we're not too gung-ho, all should be well. So let's get ourselves set up. I'm going to turn away from my metal metal scoop, turn the Simplex on. It's the first time I've been outside with the Simplex. Oh, hit the right button, Adam. There we go. Turn the Simplex on. I'm on software version 2.77, so up to date at time of recording. Now the plan today, it's the first time I've been out with it, as I say, is to use it in beach mode. Now you might be thinking, well, duh, Adam, beach mode, you're on a beach. Of course you're going to use it in beach mode. Well, yes and no. There are some people I've seen on YouTube, a few people actually, who prefer to ground balance the machine in beach mode and then switch to one of the other modes, park mode or field mode generally. The reason for that is, on beach mode, it automatically notches out the bottom 3 notches at the top on the discrimination range, and that's basically where you find iron. Now there's a lot of iron tap, nails and things underneath the beach, so I can understand why you wouldn't want that. It's also where a lot of the chatter comes up on the beach for the mineralization, but you can't change that, and there are some targets where it's useful to hear the sound that the low tones make. Yeah, field mode's normally quite good. Park mode I think works as well for this sort of thing. I'm just going to use it in straight up beach mode today, just because it's the first time I'm out, and yeah, I just want to see how it goes. I'm going to start off in full sensitivity, although I'm not expecting to stay there. It's probably going to be a little unstable up there, so I'll probably have to take that down. But if I do, I'll let you know. Okay, so quick ground balance then. As I move up and down the beach, I'm going to sort of ground balance continuously, sort of as I go. So as the mineralization changes as you get towards the sea. Oh, okay, it's not ground balancing. Interesting. I wonder if that's because I need ground. Okay, maybe I'll head down towards the actual the seaside, sorry, the sea's edge, and see if I can ground balance it there. Okay, here we are at the water's edge. Let's see if we can ground balance it here. There we go. Okay, regular beeps, that's good. That's all ground balance. It's quite a low ground balance on that. Let's go back to main. Yeah, a little bit chattery. I think we'll take the sensitivity down. Just picking up the scoop. That's nice and quiet now. Try back up again. Yeah, a little chatter in the top sensitivity, so I'm going to drop it down by 1 bar, and we'll take it from there. Awesome. Right, let's get cracking. you got a signal here. It's coming up, well, mid-90s. So it might be a modern day copper coin, like a 1p or 2p with like a steel inside. So I'm going to give that a try and see what we can find. Oh, it's out. Whatever it is, it's out. Ah, got it. Oh, first find outside with the Simplex. It's just a bit of rusty. Not rusty, a little bit of tat. Well, I don't know, a little bit of rust on it. Might be sound. No, that's rust. Quite hard, don't know what it is really. Could be aluminium. Cool, alright, moving on. Okay, got a nice strong signal coming up here. Fairly solid, sort of 93, 94. So I'm hoping it might be a coin this time. About there. Yeah. Okay, let's give that a dig, see what's there. Okay. A bit of aluminium, I think. Yeah, just a bit of aluminium. Cool. Looks like a burt. Moving on. Okay, it's kind of mid-90s, quite clipped, so I thought it might have been a sort of 1p or 2p, a modern one. But no, it was a washer. Yeah. Moving on. It's so peaceful and tranquil today, there's hardly any breeze. Virtually nobody about. Absolutely beautiful. Now the tide is on its way out, and this beach does have a bit of a sandy section at the bottom when the tide's all the way out. So I'm hoping in an hour or two, when the sand's revealed, I can get down on the wet sand with the Simplex and we'll see how it behaves down there compared to the old Garrett HT50. Oh man, this is lovely. So good to be out. Oh. Alright. Square rusty washer. Okay, moving on. Okay, come out really loud and proud signal. About sort of mid-50s is this. I think it's probably copper. Some sort of fixing. Oh, next. Okay, so the beach I'm on today, I've not detected it before. It's I selected it because it's quite close to home. It's only about a 10-minute drive from my house, and it's not what I'd call a touristy beach. You know, there's no amusements, there's no pier, nothing like that. So I picked it because I didn't expect there to be many people here, and I've been here for a couple of hours now, and actually there aren't. I've seen a couple of people walking their dog, a couple of nutters came for a swim, and apart from that, really nobody about. So yeah, good choice I think, especially in current climate. Okay, got a nice powerful signal coming up here. I'm not sure if you can see the screen, but it's late 30s, early 40s, sort of centering around about 37, 38, 39. Quite loud. Oh, it's jumped up to mid to high 40s. Hang on. No, I think when I'm dead over it, it's actually late 40s, early 50s. And I'm dead over top of it. Okay, let's give it a go. I think it's towards the back of the hole now. back being the one closest to me. Okay, I think it might be out. Okay, yeah, it's definitely out. This might be a pinpointer job. Got it. Yeah, that's another bit of scrap, I think. Yeah, just another little bit of scrap. But you know what? I don't mind. I'm out. I'm detecting. I'm relaxed. I'm enjoying it. It's good. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Okay, so obviously this is the first time I've taken the Simplex out on the beach. Using it in beach mode. It's a little bit chattery. Obviously, you ground balance it down near the water. It's a little bit chattery, you can probably hear. But I must say, when you do find an actual signal, it is very, very loud. I've got the volume second. There you go. There's one right there. Case in point. You can tell the difference. So this is chatter. Just general chatter as you're swinging. And then when you find something, there it is. That's only on volume sort of notch 2 out of 4. So it can go a lot louder if I wanted it to. So what's that coming up there? That's about late 70s, early 80s. Couple of inches down. Let's give it a go. Alright, I think it's out. In fact, there, I can see it. I can see it. There it is. Big old rusty ring. Bit of design to it. If you know what that's from, let me know. But yeah, a bit of rusty tap. But that's a good demonstration of how it behaves on the beach. You know, it's a little bit chattery here and there. I'll say it might be completely different on the sand when we get down to the wet sand. This is just where the beach has been stripped by the weather, where I'm at now. But the tide's going out, so hopefully another hour or two there'll be a bit of sand down there for me to play with, a bit of wet sand to see how that copes. But yeah, so you can hear the sound. You know, it's a very definite positive sound when you actually find a target. So yeah, I'm really happy so far. Okay, off to the next. It has been a while. It has been a while. But ringing up late 60s, early 70s, the same area as a pound coin, naturally. Bottle top, cannot get away from them. Shiny one though. Moving on. Okay, next thing out. I think that's part of a toy van. There's a windshield, side windows, door. Crikey, that's should we say, seen much better days? Could have been the A-Team van, couldn't it? No? Alright, just me. Cool. Off we go. Okay, so as you can see down there, tide's gone out just about enough to reveal quite a bit of wet sand. So I'm going to just slowly drift in that direction now and see if we can find anything down there. Now, on the sensitivity side of things, what I've found is the further away from the actual sea I get, so the further up the beach I go, the higher the sensitivity I can have it at. If you can see it, I've actually got it on full sensitivity now, and have done all the way at the top of the beach, just because it's not too chattery. But as I get down towards the waves, it seems to get a little bit more chattery, a few more ghost signals than I'd like, so I just drop it down by 1 bar. But yeah, no, really impressed with the Simplex so far, really enjoying this. Okay, let's see if we can get on the wet sand and see how it runs on there. Okay, so I'm down on the wet sand now. Excuse the wobbling of the camera, I'm actually moving my feet a little bit so I don't sink in the sand. But I'm going to ground balance. I've gone down one notch on the sensitivity. I may go down another as I get going, but I'm going to ground balance again on the wet sand. It's not liking that. Let's try over here. There we go. Yeah, so the ground balance is down at 1.5 now, so it's gone down a little bit from where it was. Okay, let's take the sensitivity down a couple of bars. Yeah, seems okay. Seems okay. Right, let's go for a little wander. Let's see what we can find. Oops, I'm sinking now. Find some firmer sand. Okay, so I spent a long time out on the sand today. Found a couple of signals, but couldn't actually get to them, so oh well. Let's see what we can do back up on the shingle. I've got a little bit more time left, so let's see if we can find some more stuff. Okay, next thing up, bringing up somewhere in the 30s, sort of early 30s, 33, 34. So I think it's a sort of bell, perhaps, or it might be like a candle snuffer or something. There's some gubbins inside, which I think is part of the design, which I wouldn't imagine would be there if it was a bell. But yeah, something a bit different. Okay, I think I'm getting towards the end of the hunt now. Haven't found an awful lot. Didn't expect to find an awful lot today, to be honest. Purely because it's a non-touristy beach. There's not many reasons for people to be carrying money, valuables, that kind of thing. But you never know, it's always worth a go. As I say, I only picked this beach today because it was a reasonably quiet one, and I didn't want to go to one of the big major beaches locally. On the first day of the easing of the lockdown, I thought, they'll probably be quite busy today. Still only seen a handful of people here and there today. Everyone seems to be following the rules, keeping the distance. I just want to say a big welcome actually to all of my new subscribers. I've had a massive increase in subscribers over the last few weeks. As of this morning, in fact, tipped over the 200 subscriber mark, which is fantastic. Really, really pleased with that. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We see metal detecting videos every single week from me. At least once a week. I'm on furlough from work at the minute. I'm due back in a couple of weeks, so between now and then I'll probably try and get out once or twice a week. But generally speaking, one video a week from me on metal detecting. Either on a hunt, out and about, or if I can't get out and about, I'll do something at home. Speaking of which, if you are new to the channel, during the lockdown, I've still managed to get a video out every single week. I've got a little playlist on my channel. If you head over to the channel, you'll see the playlist Detecting Under Lockdown 2020. Have a little look at that, because I'm quite pleased and quite proud of some of the videos on there. I've done 4 hunts in my back garden, twice with the Garrett Ace 250 and twice again with the new Simplex. I found some nice things. I actually found a couple of old coins, and in fact the last hunt I found a pound coin in the back garden, which was a bit of a surprise. But yeah, go and check those out. As well as the hunts, I've got tips and tricks for the Garrett Ace 250. I did a testing video and an unboxing video for the Simplex, and there's also the Lego animation, stop motion animation episode I did. I did a Lego stop animation version of a metal detecting hunt. It was a lot of fun and I'm quite pleased with it. So yeah, if you haven't seen them yet, go and check out that playlist. I've got a signal there. Have a little dig, see what that is. But yeah, check out that playlist, and yeah, I hope you enjoy that. Okay, let's have a look and see what this is. Okay, it's out. Ah, I think I found it. Didn't see that come out. So what that is. Okay, so we'll call it a day there today, I think. Let's have a quick look and see what it is we've managed to find today. So we'll start off with our bottle top, very shiny bottle top, but a bottle top nonetheless. A few little bits of tat. There's our butt-shaped bit of aluminium. A few round things, but sadly no coins today. A large round piece with the holes in. A little washer, square washer. There's that sort of copper piece, bracket or a hinge, I think. Yeah, probably a hinge. There's that little bell-shaped item, probably brass. And then the van, which has seen better days. Cool. Well, it was good to be out after a couple of months. Really enjoyed getting out, swinging the detector, getting to know the Simplex a lot better. I've learned a lot of things today, which I'll carry forward to the next hunt. I'm not sure if I'll be on the beach or in the park next time round. I'll need to judge it and see how people are behaving out and about. I think if people are keeping to the rules, then maybe I'll pick somewhere that's a little bit busier next time. But we shall see. Obviously it's important if you are going out, good luck and happy hunting, but stick to the rules, take precautions, stay safe, okay? Really look after yourselves out there and look out for other people. I'll see you next time. Take care.